Wall Street Journal reporting today shipments of critical medical supplies, including parts needed to make ventilators, have been delayed in China. Kate O'Keefe is one of the reporters on that story. She joins us now. Kate, it's so good to have you with us on what caused a considerable amount of outrage. When I read the story, I couldn't believe this was the case. Tell us what your reporting found.
Great, thank you. So what we saw in our reporting is that there's a bunch of huge U.S. companies that are unable to get critical supplies to fight the virus out of China. So these companies include Owens & Minor. They're not able to get 2.5 million masks out of China right now. Perkin-Elmer can't ship 1.4 million test kits. 3M is also having delays with shipments. So it's really causing a bit of trouble.
We're talking about circuit boards for ventilators from GE. You mentioned 3M and how they're trying to get their products here. There are so many companies that you reported on. We're talking millions of products that were literally sitting in warehouses in China, made by U.S. companies, manufactured in China. I'm trying to figure how this is possible. I'm wondering what your reporting has elicited in terms of any response from the government here or any of the companies that you mentioned in your story.
Right. So the Chinese government this month implemented some additional export restrictions. They've said that they did that to ensure quality control. But there's also some concerns that, it's just holding up exports unnecessarily. And that's the view of the State Department here. They welcome quality control, but they're also, in need of these supplies.
Is there anything that the State Department can do about it?
Well, that's a good question. It's tough. I mean, in these situations where, there's a global pandemic and each country needs its own supplies, each country can sort of implement policies as they see fit, and we're seeing countries around the world tighten up on export controls. It's just that when China does that, it's particularly impactful because China makes so much of the world's supplies. So when they're not letting those supplies out, many, many people are impacted.
Even from U.S. companies. Kate O'Keefe, appreciate your reporting and your appearance tonight on our program. Thank you. We'll talk to you again soon.